Hello, good evening, and welcome to the Varennes Swinson family cooking show. As it is the first time we're going to post something or cook something, I'm going to explain a couple of things. Majority of the dishes you're going to find here comes from our ancestors, my grandmother, who had it from her mother probably, or my mother, which were all excellent cooks known as cordon bleu in our family, and also a few other more innovative dishes we're going to cook. So tonight we're going to prepare for you, just before that, so that means that this is not grande cuisine, yeah? This is simple, good, nice, tasty, comforting family cooking, yeah? So tonight we're going to do, by the way, I'm Stefan, and this is my son Azel. Azel, show yourself on the camera.
Hello.
No, your face,
Hello. No, I don't want to show my face.
Okay, doesn't want to show his face.
Hello.
So tonight we're gonna cook. If you come closer, ready? Have a look. So we're gonna cook gratinated pork chops, as well as carrot vichy, because I think they go very well together. And of course there'll be a bit of green somewhere. But we'll come to that later. So to do the gratinated pork chops, you just need a couple of pork chops, of course butter and olive oil, as well as a little bit of creme fraiche and seeded mustard. That's it. Oh, no, of course you need cheese. Gruyere is preferable. I have cheddar, works perfect as well. And carrot vichy, just a few carrots, a couple of onions and garlic does the job. It's an easy dish and it's very tasty. So we're gonna prepare the carrot vichy first because they take longer to cook, and we will prepare after the pork chops while our carrot vichy are cooking. Welcome back. So we've cut our carrots just nicely. We've got our onion finely cut, our garlic. We're ready. For this one, you want this kind of dish. Okay, this kind of, don't know how you call that. You want a high fire to begin with. Some butter, always butter. Oh, that's our dog Betty. Just never be too scared with butter. And a little bit of olive oil to go with it. So first what we're gonna do, we're gonna whiten the onions before we're gonna put our carrots. Like I said before, this is a very simple dish, very easy. You start it and then there's just couple of operations to do during the cooking, but it's a very easy dish. You put it on and then you can prepare something else, which is what we're going to do with the gratinated. Oh, by the way, this is our dog Betty. You heard her before. Yeah, she's here in case we drop something. She's never missed anything. All right, that's it. Our onion are white. We have a nice color, nice smell, and they feel quite soft to the spoon. Just put the carrots in. That's right. Mix them with those onions nicely. That's right. Then a little bit of seasoning for this dish. You can really use what you want. We like garlic. I think it needs to have garlic. So we simply peel the garlic. I'm crushing it a little bit so it releases a bit of flavor in my carrots. and it will be all nice and soft at the time of eating it. That's right. Of course, salt and pepper. Pepper. Oh, we love pepper, so always a fair bit of pepper. Pepper's nice. And we let it season like this at quite a strong fire. We reduce our fire. That's it. Now we became slow fire. I also add, because I really like it and I think it suits carrots, a little bit of cumin, not too much, otherwise it overpowers, and just one leaf of bay leaf, just nicely break it a little bit like this, just put it in. Alright, now we're good to do the trick which gonna turn those carrots into carrot vichy. It's a very simple trick. You take a plate, you cover. We'll move on a different fire. This small one in the back is good. I'll put it on low, but not too low. There with the plate on top, and we're gonna put water to the plate. Keep our carrots humidified. We need to change this water every 15 to 20 minutes. So they're gonna take about an hour to cook. So 3 times I would say. You just don't forget to take a cloth to pick up your water, and then just put the water in the sink, put it back on, another glass of water. Alright? Okay, so now our carrots are gently cooking. Well, there's nothing we can do. Every time we're gonna change the water, of course we're gonna stir the carrots. And now we're gonna do our gratinated pork chops. So now we're gonna do a pork chop. So as usual, I use always a mix in between, a bit of butter. I've added butter before, and a bit of olive oil. Not too much because pork chops are a little bit greasy. We wait till this is really hot. It's actually very important with any kind of meat, I think, but especially the pork. So we're gonna wait till this is really hot, and then we're gonna just throw those 2 guys in there. And this looks quite good to me. Yep, it's lovely. So we're gonna seize those guys and on both sides, but we're not gonna completely finish them cooking. So the trick here is to probably give 3 minutes on each side on strong fire, then lower the fire and leave it another, depending on the size of your pork chop, another 2 minutes and 2 minutes, and then she'll be ready to get into the oven. So when you put your meat to grill, to fry, you start your oven as well. Alright, so like I said before, we just season them quite nicely on both sides, but we don't fully cook them here because they're gonna go in the oven after. Otherwise it's gonna make the pork very dry. We're preheating the oven right now at 220 degrees. So we should be ready to put them in after we just do a little bit of an extra touch on those guys. So a little bit of salt and pepper. Not much. A bit of pepper. So that's nice. Pepper is good for you. so we're gonna soon add the special sauce that's gonna make them gratinated. So we'll see you in 2 seconds when those guys are already cooked. In the meantime, it's time to change our water on the carrots. So please do not forget the glove or whatever thing you want to use, because this is really hot. Remove the water, let it cool down. Stir your carrots. Yeah, they smell quite nice. Starting to get the nice soft feel to them. Very nice smell actually. We put back the plate. So depending on the plate you are using, you may want to add hot water on the plate, because if you put very cold water on a hot plate, you might explode your plate. So luckily for us, these are good plates. So I just use that water. And it does the work just fine, but to be sure, just use warm water. So that's it, our pork chops are ready and nicely. We can just remove them from here and put them in a plate that will go to the oven. I hope this one's big enough. Looks like it's just a trick. Yep, it does. Voila, nicely together. So I'm gonna put this on the side. I've cut finely some cheddar, so now you put finely some cheddar on your pork chops. It may sound weird, but trust me, the result is super yummy. Again, I'm not a chef, definitely not. I'm just a dad. But this is a good recipe. Please try it. Alright, now we're gonna make our sauce that's gonna go on top of it. I do something that my wife doesn't really like, is that after I still use this kind of soup, you know, like that butter and grease of the thing, which is actually it's not really healthy, but it's so tasty. I just put a little bit of the cheese like this. Just a little bit of extra taste. And we're gonna prepare the sauce with crème fraîche and seeded mustard, which is actually very easy to do and always gives good result. Okay, so that's just for the two of us, so I'm gonna put a couple of forks of that. Yep, that's it. And crème fraîche. This is special cooking crème fraîche. Sorry, this is not for the brand, but incorporate nicely. That's it. Get a nice consistency. And we should be pretty good now. Yeah, creamy enough. I think so. So now we simply are going to put this on top of our pork chops. Very easy. Yep, you cover the cheese with it. Basically, that's the thing to do. Oops, what happened to that one? I'm gonna do the same with this one. Yep. A bit here. A little bit on top here. And we put it to cook in the oven. So again, this really depends on the size of the pork chop, but these ones I reckon gonna require probably 15 minutes, around 15. So the oven's been preheated. Up. Just put them nicely in there. That's it. And check your time. Good 15. Our carrots are good. Okay, I think we're ready. They took actually 20 minutes. I put a little bit of a grill at the end to gratinate them a bit more. And oh yeah, I think they look pretty nice. That's the way you actually want them, I think. So, and in the meantime, I think our carrots are ready. So I'm gonna put those guys here. I'm gonna take our carrots out. And as well, if you wanna have a look at the carrots, they should be nice, juicy, moist. Yeah, that's it. Not dry at all. It's perfect. That's the way they smell. Actually, delicious. So I think we're good with the carrots. We just need to eat now, I think. Yep. So I'm gonna serve the plates. Okay, the plates are served. As you can see, it's really yummy. You can see here in this plate we still have some sauce like this, which is quite nice. So you shouldn't let it go. You can add on top. I know it's not the healthiest of dishes, but try it. Honestly, try it. You'll see it's really, really tasty. To go with this, puree works really well. Or you can do rice or pasta or whatever. And greens sometimes do. We start with a cucumber salad. Just here, salad, Hazel? Yeah. Prepared by Hazel with a French dressing. So that would be our dish tonight, and that's our first post. So please be kind, be indulgent. And we we welcome comments. So yeah, see you next time with a different dish.